everyone, and welcome back to Study Pickle. Today is the first day of our final series, and in this video we're going to get organized for finals. So if you'd like to ace your finals, stay tuned for some really valuable information. If you've seen my midterm check-in video, I briefly went over counting up your points and calculating what you need to have in order to either maintain or raise your grade. Today I'll go more in depth with it since the stakes are a little higher now. So if you're lucky, you'll get a professor that consistently updates your grade online so you can check it. But if not, hopefully you saved all of your graded assignments and exams so that you can add them up on your own. If that's the case, it would be really helpful to have your syllabus on hand to see what your professor uses as a point system. And if you have zero idea what grade you have, you didn't save any of your assignments, and your professor doesn't put the grades online, then it would probably be best to talk to your professor and see where you stand in the course. Some professors do their grades by points, and some professors do their grades by weight. If your class does grading by points, you'll want to know what the minimum amount of points are for your desired grade. To do that, multiply the total amount of points by your desired grade and you'll get the minimum. For example, if there are 600 total possible points that you can get in the class and you want to get an A, multiply 600 by 90%, which is 0.9, and you'll get 540. So 540 is the minimum of what you'll need to get an A in that specific class. With that being said, let's say you've added up the points and you currently have 480. And let's say the final is worth 100 points. In order to get an A, you'll only need to get 60 points on the final to get up to that 540. Now, if your class does grading by weight, this isn't as simple to explain, but I do have a video for reference linked in the description so that you can calculate it on your own. Now that you've calculated the desired grade that you want in the class, I would write that down. Then gather all of your material and start to brainstorm all the ways that you plan to study. Every class is different, so it's good to create a plan for each one. It's very likely that your professor will stick to the same structure of their previous tests or quizzes. If they've talked at all about how the final exam will be structured and you haven't written that down yet, write that down. Once you know exactly what to study, this will save you so much time instead of reviewing material blindly and wasting your time. Personally, 2 of my classes are cumulative, meaning I will be tested on everything that we learned in the course, while in my bio class I just have a unit test and a lab exam that will test us on the labs that we had since mid-semester. In my pre-calculus class, I've saved all of the tests that we've had throughout the semester, and this is basically what I'm going to use to study. In my computer science class, I've also saved all of the quizzes we've had because our midterm basically had the quiz questions word for word. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do the same thing for our final. I'm also studying some of the coding exercises that he assigned for us for homework because he said he would test us on at least some of these. Tomorrow, I will be going over how I set up my study routine for finals. So if you want to avoid pulling all-nighters, I highly suggest you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified immediately when that video comes out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe. I post new videos every Friday. Good luck on your finals, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.